Hello everyone, I'm Jack Fisher and welcome to my world. And I'm happy to say that world has grown a lot since I started this channel back in May 2020. It seems so long ago. I honestly didn't know whether this channel would take off, given my limited tools and experience. But it has since become something I'm both proud of and thankful for. And seeing as how today is Thanksgiving, I thought I'd take a moment to share my gratitude. And on top of that, as of this recording, my subscriber count crossed 400. Now I know that isn't much compared to other higher profile channels, but for someone like me, who had little to no video editing experience or any advertising budget to speak of, it's a big deal. I didn't create this world with some grand plan in mind. I just sought to create a place where I could talk about the things I love, share personal stories, provoke deeper thoughts, and even show off my accomplishments in certain video games. And since I had to teach myself many of the technical aspects of making videos, I like to think I've come a long way, while also believing my world can go even further. To date, I've made over 100 videos, ranging from mini documentaries, to movie reviews, to thought experiments, to my Dark Dimension 4 run in Marvel Strike Force. And some videos have garnered a much larger response than others. My Megamind videos alone have really found an audience. But every time I complete one video, I feel inspired to make another. And I certainly have plans for more. I sincerely want this channel to be a source of entertainment, as well as an outlet for those seeking to share in this world. And I welcome anyone who wishes to join that world with open arms. And I am deeply thankful for those who already have. But beyond my heartfelt gratitude, I'd like to offer something else in the spirit of Thanksgiving. It's not a musing or rant or some deeper insight. It's just a personal story that I hope conveys the right sentiment for this holiday. And it involves one of my fondest Thanksgiving memories. And multiple members of my family will likely recall this too. I don't know if they'll remember quite as fondly as me, but I think they can appreciate why it stands out so much. For background, on this particular Thanksgiving, I was about 8 or 9 years old. And like most Thanksgivings to that point, my parents' house was the place to be for the festivities. It was part of our family tradition. My mother and father are amazing hosts. And on top of that, my dad is an awesome cook. He makes some of the best Thanksgiving meals you'll ever eat. Friends and family will come from all over, often turning our house into a crowded hotel of sorts. But we're all willing to endure for the amazing meals my parents make on the big day. And on this particular day, they didn't disappoint. I distinctly remember my dad buying the biggest turkey he could get. I also remember him waking up before sunrise to start prepping it. Even as friends and family trickled in, I saw him and my mother work their magic in the kitchen. And when it was all said and done, the turkey was a perfect golden brown. I swear I could still smell it to this day. But what stood out wasn't the size of the turkey or how well it was made. It was the utter lack of leftovers we had when all was said and done. Seriously, my family managed to strip that entire bird bare of any meat. There wasn't a scrap left over, something I don't recall happening too often at our Thanksgiving gatherings. But as memorable as it was to see my family eat an entire turkey, it's what happened after that really stood out. While most of the adults gathered in the living room to watch the annual Thanksgiving football games, the kids and teenagers all hung out in the backyard. And since our backyard was fairly large, we had plenty of space to work with. Then, in a moment that was just pure spontaneous fun, a football game broke out. We didn't formally organize it. We didn't create distinct teams or anything. We just started going up and down the yard, playing football and running around. Even though I wasn't the most athletic kid in the world, I joined in. I don't remember making any big plays. I just remembered having a blast. We didn't keep score or call penalties or anything like that. Also pretty sure we burned off all the calories we ate. Eventually, we completely lost track of time. But just when the sun was beginning to set, clouds rolled in and it started pouring rain. Now, did that stop the game? Did we all just run inside and seek shelter? Hell no! We were all having too much fun. We kept playing that game through the pouring rain, even as we all got muddy and sweaty. It only eventually stopped when it just got too dark out to see. That and our parents started yelling at us to come in for dessert. I'm not sure there were many other forces that could have stopped that game, but the promise of my family's desserts was definitely one of them. I came into the house soaking wet with the rest of my friends and cousins. We were all laughing and smiling. It was such a good time, and even though I've had plenty of wonderful Thanksgiving memories since then, that one will always stand out. I hope everyone else can make similar Thanksgiving memories. If not this year, then in the years to come. And once again, to everyone who has helped this channel grow so much over the past year and a half, I am truly thankful for your support, and I hope it continues as my world continues to grow. So to all you watching this, to you, your family, your friends, and every other world out there, I wish you a safe and happy Thanksgiving.